back if you just joined us. It's still Enterprise Morning, reaching you from Enterprise Television. Let's get to our conversation for today. Abdul-Azeez Adediran, popularly known as Jandor, who was the People's Democratic Party PDP governorship candidate in Lagos State for the 2023 elections, has attributed the party's electoral loss to the overwhelming popularity of Peter Obi, the Labour Party's presidential candidate. Adediran observed that Obi's influence led to a significant shift in voter allegiance, which adversely affected the PDP's performance in the state. Adediran further commented on the internal dynamics within the PDP, expressing concerns that the party had lost confidence in its own prospect. He suggested that this internal disillusionment, combined with external factors like Obi's rising prominence, contributed to PDP's challenges in securing the governorship position in Lagos. He further highlighted that despite contesting under the PDP, his campaign lacked the full backing of key party leaders. According to him, certain individuals within the parties prioritized their support for the Labour Party in the presidential election, which weakened PDP's overall structure in the state. I still have with me Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid. Thank you so very much, Barrister, for hanging around.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So, Doctor, Barrister, I hope, of course, you'll be a doctor someday in the future. I would love to...
I want to be doctor, but I think for now, I have said it. At the time I applied for my PhD.
Yes.
I abandoned it.
Oh, wow.
Maybe
okay.
I will data.
Yes, so
now I'm not even interested.
so doctor in the making. Yes. Yeah. So I would love to ask...
But now I'm not interested in pursuing it again. I'm not interested.
All right. So, Barrister, speak to us on this particular matter. Someone will say Jandor is a sore loser. And how is it that he is complaining now rather than fixing the problem as at the time that it was so hot? So, tell me, let's start from what do you think actually caused the loss for the PDP in Lagos State?
Now, so many factors caused it. One, internal crisis. Two, those who are supposed to be leader of the party worked against the party. That is not was one of those things that Jandor said. And he mentioned the name of the person, the head arrowhead, and it wasn't an hidden agenda. Chief Body Judge, who was supposed to be the leader, being a member of BOT, and who was supposed to work for the party, whether or not he has an agreement with the candidate, decided to work against the party.
And why do you think? Why do you think he worked against the party? Because there are rumors that Road Viva was supposed to be a deputy to Jandor, but Jandor himself did not accept that from happening, which was why Road Viva actually went to the Labour Party.
That was why I said division in the party also caused it, and that's one of the divisions in the party. You know, the revival was also wanted to contest for the governorship under the PDP, but there was an arrangement whereby, according to I wasn't at the meeting, we were told that there was an arrangement that revival should deputize for Jandor, and which we were told Jandor agreed. But thereafter, upon emerging as a candidate, he jettisoned that arrangement, and that angered the revival and decided to move to Labour Party, which was, and his movement to Labour Party was supported openly by the person who was supposed to be the leader of the party in Lagos State, and they even work openly against the party. So I agree with you that it's also division in the party is one of it, because probably if revival had not moved to what's it called, Labour Party,
yeah.
Probably if Chief Body Judge had not openly disowned his own candidate or his party candidates, probably if some people who are supposed to be leader of the party had worked very well, probably if Jandor had behaved like how do I put it? I'm looking for the adjective to be used as honor is understanding between them. if that honor that agreement, understanding, probably that will not happen. But I also see that, look, Jandor is also a man whose mind probably is not fixed with the PDP. I see Jandor as a person who's just trying to look for a platform to become a governor. He is looking for a platform, and at that time he thought PDP would provide that platform for him, and that was why he went to PDP, because unfortunately the division in the party did not allow worked against him. So now he is looking for another platform where it will become so that he will be able to achieve his ambition. There's nothing bad in having an ambition and pursuing your ambition, but you see, sometimes it takes time, and you have to endure. And that even though I'm not a supporter of the current president, but I respect that the current president for one thing. He was out of the federal government for over 20 years. And is it up to 20 years? For so many years, let me just say many years.
Yes.
And yet he did not say, I'll go and work against my party, or I'll go to this party because I'm desperate to become this and that. He was working under it to build a strong party by bringing people together to say, look, let's do this. I give that to him. But sometimes I see those things that they do as manipulation of the system, because most times that's a case for another day. So for me, Jandor has not behaved like somebody who truly loved the party, because despite the fact that he said he had issue with Chief Olabode George, despite the fact that he joined the party 2 years, some few months before the primary, he was still giving the tickets. So he got that on part of.
Do you think he was given the ticket because? Do you think he was given the ticket because there was no other person that was fit enough to survive that?
There was survivor. There was other people too who wanted to contest. But because the fact that, you know this thing is about not only about the state alone, the national influence and other influence will be there. And at that time, Jandor has this Lagos for Lagos.
Yes,
that
Lagos
was the time
for Lagos campaign. Yes.
Was popular.
Yes.
It was popular at that time, Lagos for Lagos. People think because of that popularity, Jandor will be able to pull the rug out of the feet of the APC. Probably that was I'm saying probably that was the reason why he was considered for the ticket. But unfortunately, they messed it up by their inability to resolve the internal disagreements within themselves. I to an extent I agree with him. If those divisions are not there, if those internal disagreements are not there, if Obi did not contest election, or the Obi phenomenon did not come true, probably something else may happen. Probably, but again, I'm not sure. What I see at the last election, I'm not sure whether Mr. Jandor did a thorough job to be able to win that election. He didn't do enough job. Probably because of the crisis, maybe that may be the reason. The movement they were from the party by revival to Labour Party, that also caused destruction. The Chief Bode George antagonization, or how do I put it, a lack of support, and together with some other member of the PDP in Lagos State. Probably that is the reason for it. The G5 influence, I believe, also affected the PDP fortune in Lagos State at that time.
Yes, very true. You said he didn't do a good enough job, and of course you had swiftly enumerated some of the challenges he had. But we would all remember very vividly, at the time he was desiring to select a deputy for the PDP, Nigerians, Lagosians were very surprised. At the same time, it was more like a laughable satire when he picked Funke Akindele as the deputy. And at that point, Lagosians just felt this man is not just a serious person, because it was looking more like a skit that they were going to do, because it was... So don't you think the choice of Funke Akindele further cemented the loss of the PDP?
It may be a part of it, because he was thinking that because Funke Akindele is a popular Nollywood person, and that everyone loves Jennifer, as he's being called, she thinks because of that love on the social media and whatever, that applies to politics as well. Yeah, no doubt Funke Akindele is a popular person, not only in Lagos, and is loved. She is loved by people. But in politics, it's not only about love. In fact, in politics, your biological mother and father or brother may not even support you sometimes. That's how our politics in Nigeria. Yes, I have my experience in that regard, and I'm not saying what I don't know. I have seen a situation whereby people that I pay their school fees, that I give support to, in terms of a survivor, they worked against my interests. So it's not new. So in politics, the social media popularity or whatever does not play any role. Probably if you had agree with the revival arrangements, probably they may have put up a serious fight and may be seen as a serious person, because the force, the Jandor force and that of revival force may bring a serious challenge or to APC at that time. Though Jandor is popular, which is Lagos for Lagos, revival is also a bit popular to an extent. So if those two are combined in politics, I'm saying popularity in politics. I'm not saying Funke Akindele is not popular. Funke Akindele is popular on the social media life, not in terms of politics. So she's not even. I'm not sure she even knows most of the leaders of the party at that time, and to be able to even work, or whether she even have any political structure in Lagos State at the time she was made the deputy governor. So, and politics is not played that way. It's not about you alone. It's about so many people. No one individual can win the election on his own, except the only person I've seen that say he has done that is Governor Johnson Wike. He said that the people of Rivers did not vote for him. He took it. So probably it's only the only person who can win the election without support of the people, and that election would not be considered as a proper winning. It will be considered as changing the system, because he said it. That I used his adjective. He said, "I took it." He didn't say I took it. He didn't say I was voted for. He said it openly. It's not my word. So in that regard, you don't look at popularity alone. You look at that influence, the influence of that person on the political scene. Funke Akindele has no influence on the political scene at that time, and that was one of the undoing of Jandor. Coupled with the fact that revival moved out of the party, and the coming of Labour Party with force in the state. You recall that Labour Party defeated the APC even the presidential election in Lagos. So assuming if you are doing a one day election in Nigeria, I'm very sure the APC would have lost Lagos today.
Very true.
In terms of governor.
Yes.
Luckily for them, the election did not happen on the same day, and they were able to, within the 2 weeks that before the next election, they were able to rally down and cover the area they didn't cover before the presidential election. So for me, a lot of issues are there, but I see Jandor's movement now. There is initiation from a PDP as a way of looking for a place where to be able to achieve his ambition, and that ambition is what is affecting him now. He's not stable. He's not stable at all. He's moving from one party to another. You have to build a structure, or he has a structure according to him, but that's not enough to win the governorship election. You must build structure within your party, not just your individual structure. And that's also one of the undoing of His Excellency Peter Obi. The obedience cannot alone give Mr. Peter Obi the presidential ticket of this country.
So are you telling
the obedience will not even be part of the...
Yes, are you saying that if the IREF truly did work at that day, and the Beavers equally worked, that the Labour Party would not have won that election, given all that we saw on the 25th of February 2023? Do you really think that if that election was free and fair, that Labour Party would not have won that election?
That is not what I'm saying. I cannot say that. I've not seen the results. I don't know whether or not he will have won the election, but I'm surprised. I am marveled by his. I was marveled by his performance. He did well beyond my expectation, and he did very well. Then what I'm saying is that, look, if you want to win the election, you don't rely on your group alone. You don't rely. That's the point I'm making. You don't rely on. It's not because the people that the president, His Excellency Peter Obi is relying on are people they call obedient. These Obedient they don't belong to any party. When Mr. Peter Obi is to get tickets, it is the party that is the delegate of the party that will give him the tickets. If Obedient are not member of the party, how will he even win the ticket of the party?
But the Obedience are
yes.
But Barrister, you will agree with me that the Obedience, the so-called Obedience, are average Nigerians, the real electorates who are casualties of the economic turmoil that we're going through, who are those that are going through so much pain. So those are the Obedience. It's not like it's a particular sect of people. It cuts across Nigeria.
You are jumping the gun. If for you to be able to contest election, are you not going to win your primary? Are you not going to win primary? If obedient member of the party of Labour Party, if we were to do primary today, and the people in Labour Party work against Mr. Peter Obi, will he win? Would they even be able to see him to say, okay, as obedient, we are going to vote for him? What I'm saying is that if you want to truly support your leader, you must belong to a political party. If that political party they will not be building that political party to become more stronger. Not that you just say you are a group, and a group will not say somewhere. There's possibility that Mr. Peter Obi may not even get ticket of Labour Party in 2027. They can work against it. The delegate of the party will be the one to vote, not obedient people. If those who sabotage him, the saboteur who are there, who are claiming that they are also another executive of the party at that time, if they are bent on saying, look, Mr. Man, you will not get the ticket, the delegates can be maneuvered. Because Mr. Peter Obi will not be able to determine that. And the Obedient will not be able to determine that. It is the people, member of the party, that will be able to determine that. And Mr. Peter Obi alone, which is a few people, I'm not sure Aisha and Co, they even belong to any party. I'm not sure. So these are the point I'm making. If truly you want to contest and win election, you must build a strong political party. Because that's what we do in Nigeria. We don't have independent candidates. So you must build a strong political party, not strong support group alone. Support group alone will not take you to where you are going to. And that's what Jandor has now. He has Lagos for Lagos. Lagos for Lagos is not a political party. If Lagos for Lagos go and join a particular political party today, let's say, what is the assurance that we even get the tickets? So, but if you have been building a party and you are working towards developing that party to the level you are looking for, you may be able to achieve your objective, even by way of magic, by way of any other thing.
But Barrister,
you have a group.
Yes, Barrister, you are an active politician yourself, and you would agree with me that sometimes the party we belong to, you will try as much as you can to work in support of the political party, but the political party is not in support of who you are and your ideology and your desire, your mission that is good and awesome for the party. So what do you think should be the best thing for such a patriotic person who is of that party to do? Is it not to equally move ship just like Jandor has done now today?
So if you are moving ships to another party, those who are being that party, who are working to develop the party, they will not just come, they will just leave the place for you to say, take it. Is that what they will do? I'm saying that, look, as Obedient or whoever you are supporting, or Jandor, Lagos for Lagos, or any people, you must belong to a political party. They must be a member of a party. The Aisha Yusufu of today, who again, those who work for Peter Obi that time, majority of them don't belong to any party. They're not carrying member, and that was why Aburi and Co were able to do what they did to them by saying they are the owner of the party now, by saying they are taking over the leadership of the party, by conducting an election on their own and electing themselves, because the Obedient are not there. They are not member of the party. They cannot control them. So what I'm saying is that we all must, if you truly want to support your leader, if a leader truly want to win an election, he must belong to a party. His group must belong to that party, or if the group must also develop those other groups or a member of the party. That, so for me, the way the system of just rearming particular people and saying you have a group and thinking that will take you to where you are going to will not work. It's not enough. Nigeria is about politics. It's not about what you are. It's not about how good you are. People don't care about that. Even people who are hungry now today. If election is next month and this government starts throwing out 10,000, 15,000 to them, you will see them speak another language. They will tell you this is the best government, and they will follow them, forgetting that they were hungry a few days ago, and they forgetting that this hungry were brought about by the same government that has tried to give them 10,000 naira. That's what we are. They don't follow what we are bringing on board. They don't follow, and that's not. I'm talking about people who actually votes today, who actually are full participants in that process. Those who call member of a party. If by today Mr. Peter Obi is in PDP, possibility of him getting the ticket will be difficult because he has no structure in that party that will give him. The structure he has is outside the party.
And
so you must build your own structure within the party. You must build your own structure within the party. You must build your structure within the party. Mr. Yeson Wike, the current FCT minister, is having influence on the party today because he has built structure. Structure
that is financed. Barris, I think it's very important that we differentiate some of these things. When the structure is financed, monetarily financed, do you think that is good enough structure? Because we all know the reason. We all know the reason the PDP that you said Yeson Wike has a structure with is because of something.
I have not said that the governor Minister Wike holding on to doing what he's doing to PDP is good. I am not saying that influence that he has on the PDP by using his what's it called, or whoever that I use that time is right. I'm just giving you an analogy to say, look, for you to hold on, to be able to have hold of a party, you must have structure within that party. And so having structure within the party, not even only a party, is when you must forget it. In Nigeria, structure is our money. It's our money. People will have loyal to you only when they assure you that the people say is the Jagaban of Lagos and is a master strategy in Lagos State. It's not because he's giving them money. It's not because he's serving them. You think it's just because they love him? It's not about love. It's because they are getting things from him, and he has given them opportunity, and some of them are making returns. So that is the issue. So for me, I'm not saying they having a hold on the party or caucus of the party is the right thing. Yeah, I'm saying the way the policy of parties in Nigeria, for you to influence things within the party, you must have people that will be loyal to you. When you have people that are loyal to you, that is when you are going to be able to influence things. When people who are loyal to you are outside the party, and the decision is to be taken by the party, how do you get it? That is the point I'm making. It's not you staying outside the party and thinking because people love you, they see you as a good man, therefore other members of the party will see you so. No. Some of them are not interested in that. Some of them are interested in what they want to gain. What they want to, it's so bad. It's bad. I'm not saying it's good. It's unfortunate, but that is the reality on ground.
But okay, so
the reality on ground is that most of the people who call politicians today.
Yes,
the reality on ground today is that most of the people who call politicians today don't have. Some of them don't have any other business, and whenever they are not in, and that's why you see them move from one party to another. Whenever they are not, the party they support is not in power, they see it as a loss, and they want to move to a party that where they will be able to get something. They are not. It's not about the fact that they love that person. It's not about that. I remember listening, or is it? I got maybe whether rightly or wrongly that a report that were being told that was narrated by Dr. Abati. He said he was a former spokesperson for Goodluck Jonathan.
Yes.
He said when President Jonathan lost election, a day after or 2 days after, say he has a friend that normally comes to Aso Rock, and whenever he comes, they discuss. That on that second day, he came to Aso Rock, and he saw him and he said, Oga is here. Say, I'm not here to see Oga. Just because he has lost election. I don't know whether that narrative is correct or not, but that's the narration I got. So that is the kind of people that we have in politics. People who will only be interested in what they will get, and that's why I said, and that is the kind of thing the APC and that's what you are doing now. They will plant people who are members of their own party to another party, so that those people will be working for their own for their interest, and that's why you are seeing what you are seeing today. You see that most of the opposition party are not stable. They are not stable because people within the party are working against the party.
And speaking about that, yes, and speaking about that, just my last question to you: where do you think PDP stands in Lagos State as it is now, and what do you think they can do to at least go very far in their desire of taking Lagos, if it is ever possible?
Unfortunately, they don't have what they would do. I don't even say. Because until they have a leader that do not compromise, until they have a leader that will work in the interest of the party, there have been a lot of allegations that the kind of leaders they have are trading them. There's an allegation that most of them are transactional leaders, that they send them to the opposition and pretend as if they are working for them, or pretend as if they are fighting the opposition. Meanwhile, they are working directly for the opposition within the party. So until they are able to solve that kind of issue, until they have a leader who will not do such, who will not do transaction, who will not sell the party out, then probably they will take advantage of the issue. Lagos State too is having APC is also having its own crisis, especially in Lagos State. You can see the issue that is happening at the House of Assembly. That never happened in Lagos State before. It shows that people are changing and things are changing. It shows that people they now have the guts to even challenge the authority of the leadership of the party. So that is telling you that things are changing. But for the PDP to take that advantage, they must have a house that is united. As it is today, Lagos State PDP is not united, and most of the people in Lagos State PDP are some of them who are classified as outcasts, or people are classified as people who are planted, and unfortunately they are the leader of the party. So when the leaders are not doing the right thing, how will the party move? Just like what is happening at national, when those who are supposed to be the leader of the party and the major staker of the party are the one working against the party, how do you expect the party to move? How do you expect the party? It's unfortunate that PDP is having a lot of issue in that regard now. The unity is no longer there. It's more being divided by the act of some of the members of the party who have benefited immensely from the party. They are using the resources they got from the party to fight the party, and to see the destruction of the party because of their personal ambition. So until they throw away this personal ambition interest, or until they see people that will lead with genuine interest, the PDP in Lagos State may not be able to do anything against APC. They are polarized. They are not even feasible at all. The majority of them are not feasible. They are playing double game, and that's why some of them are not feasible. They are working with the ruling party, and they are still calling themselves a member of the PDP, and that's why you don't see some of them say anything or do anything. It's unfortunate that that's what they have in Lagos State, and that's why the APC or the ruling party has been one party in Lagos State, because the opposition is not strong enough, has not come together as one to challenge them.
Yes, so thank you so very much, Barrister Tunji Abdul-Hamid. It's actually very sad to hear some of these things because no one would have ever thought that the PDP we know from 1999 up until 2007 and beyond will be the same party struggling right now to get its feet on the ground. It's actually so unfortunate how things can turn around. Yes.
It's not popular to PDP alone. If APC should leave the federal government today, should be thrown out of the power today, you will see them scattered. PDP they even have a structure. APC don't have. If I ask you to tell me the BOT chairman of the APC today, will you be able to tell me?
Very true.
If I ask you to tell me the organizing secretary of the APC today, will you be able to tell me? If I ask you to tell me who is it, only a few people are really control. So if the APC is no longer in power today, then you will see them scattered. They are enduring what they are having today because they have the president, and some of them are bottling their what is paining them. They are bottling their grievances because they are thinking, if I speak out, I may lose out. I may not benefit. Let me just keep quiet. Maybe they will still consider me and give me something. That is why, and that PDP that you say that was doing well at that time too, that don't have price or whatever, is because they are in power. It's because they were in power. People were tolerating some of the things they will not tolerate now. At that time, that is the reason why it's happening. They were tolerating it because they were the party in power. So Nigerian politicians act based on their interests, and that is the reason why you see what you are seeing. Sorry for cutting you.
Yes, it's awesome. That submission was apt, and it is just the truth of the matter. We'd love to say thank you to you, Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, for really coming and making sense of everything that we had to say today. We truly do appreciate you, sir.
Thank you for having me. It's my privilege to be with you.
Thank you so very much. All right, people, that's just about the time we have today. We'd love to say thank you to you wherever it is you've reached from. You've watched, you've streamed around the world. We'd love to say thank you to you for making a date with us today. But remember, you can always visit us at enterprisetvnews.com. And also, you may like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV7. But of course, I won't leave the studios right now without saying my congratulations and birthday wishes to our studio manager, David Ikojo, who has just added one brilliant and awesome year to his years today. Congratulations to you, David Ikojo, for having a wonderful 1 year added to the many years ahead. We wish you many more in the future. And you can actually send DMs. David has so much and freebies to give around, so you can send your DM and to any of our social media platforms, and you will possibly get your birthday gift from David. Thank you so very much, people. Love to say thank you once more. My name is Henry Igwebike. I'll see you tomorrow for yet another great time. Thank you, and bye-bye.